Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you have been doing well. When you're going through a breakup, you're going to be feeling and going through all different types of emotions, right? You're going to be experiencing emotions from sadness to guilt to frustration to anxiety, all sorts of those emotions. You name it, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be experiencing it. You may even feel some happiness at some point. You may feel some relief at some point during this breakup because you have finally come to the realization that that past relationship that you and your ex had, it should have ended a lot sooner than it really did. And now it's, finally ended and you're relieved about that. Or you're happy to no longer be in that toxic relationship or be with someone that no longer wanted to be with you anymore. The one thing that I really realized when I was going through my first breakup, and the thing that I've understand is there's no real way to get over the heartbreak quickly, right? There's no real way to get over the pain that you're going through. There's no tactic that you can use to, suppress this heartbreak and this hurt that you're dealing with right now as you're going through this breakup, as you're going through this time where that person that you wanted to be with doesn't want to be with you, and they told you that and they're no longer in that relationship anymore. The one thing though that is on your side during this time and that you have available to you is time. Time is going to be your best friend during this breakup, during this heartbreak that you're going through, unless you're coming from a scarcity mindset. The single most important thing that you need to be doing right now is giving yourself time to change. Giving yourself time to change to become better in all aspects of your life and as a person. And also giving your ex the time to change so they can become better. And giving them the time to miss you and to think about you and to get to a place to where they're not thinking negatively about you anymore. They're not thinking negatively about that relationship anymore. And they're starting to remember the good things that you guys had, the good times, the good memories, and starting to look back on maybe that relationship, wasn't as bad as they thought it was in the moment. A lot of people don't realize that changes don't happen overnight. This is going to be a process. You getting through this heartbreak, you getting through this breakup, whether your ex comes back or not, is not going to happen overnight. You changing yourself to become better isn't going to happen overnight. So your ex needs to know that you're taking the necessary steps, you're putting in the necessary work to make the necessary changes in your life to, if they do come back, to where you guys are going to be able to have a successful relationship. I really do believe that sometimes you go through things in life to experience things to let you know that you need to fix things about you. And you need to change things about, the way you think or just how you are living your life, and you experience things to help you learn and grow as a person. Honestly, that's what I experienced. I believe that first relationship that I had, that first breakup that I went through was a learning experience. I had to go through all that so I could learn, so I could finally realize that I needed to be better. Once the initial hurt wore off, once the initial heartbreak was gone and, I got through the breakup, I finally realized that I had to become better. I became more aware of the mistakes that I made that contributed to the relationship being, negative, being toxic. So I realized that I had to be a better man. I had to become better. I had to be better mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. In all aspects of my life, I had to become better. You need to be directing your focus to self-improvement. You need to be really getting to know yourself. What do you enjoy doing? What are you passionate about? What is your purpose? And you start directing your focus and your energy into those things once you start to slowly figure those things out. A lot of times the mistake that people make, which is a big mistake, especially the men watching this, and the mistake that I made, is when people get into a relationship, it's like all of a sudden nothing else matters in the world, right? All of a sudden you stop focusing on your own life, on your own self, and everything just revolves around this relationship. It's like nothing else matters because you're in this relationship with this person. So all your focus, all your entire energy has to go to this one person. And that can cause negativity in the relationship. That causes attachment issues. That causes, to lose track of your own life, to lose track, of your own self and what you should be pursuing in your life to build a good life for you and the person that you're with. And as people continue to do this, as men continue to do this in relationships, and they just lose sight of everything else that, is important in life, that becomes unattractive to the other person. That becomes unattractive to the girl that you're dating. The truth is, the relationship isn't the only thing that matters in your life. That relationship isn't, the most important thing in your life. That relationship isn't going to make you money. That relationship isn't going to put a roof over your head. That relationship isn't going to, instill a good mindset and, get you in shape and do all those important things that you need to have to, reach the best version of yourself. Like I always say, a relationship, you are supposed to come together with the other person to share your completeness. And a lot of people just jump into relationships because we as humans, we do want to search for that connection and we want that connection, and that's fine. But you always have to be working on yourself. You have to be coming into that relationship, to love freely, to love the other person to where they feel free. You have to be coming in to share your completeness with each other. You can't be going into that relationship with expecting things in return. You just have to go into a relationship to give freely, to go and give your love freely to that other person without expecting all this stuff in return from them. So during this time that you're going through this breakup right now, you need to take time to grieve. It's okay. Grieve the end of the relationship. You need to get that stuff out of your system. You love this person. You cared about this person, and now they're no longer in your life. So it's okay to be sad about that. It's normal to be sad about that. So take some time to grieve. But you also need to be focusing on what you can improve on, what mistakes that you made. Start to reflect back on, things that you did that weren't contributing to the relationship, so you can start to work on things. You can start to work on those mistakes. And if your ex comes back, or if you get into a new relationship with someone else one day, you're not going to make those mistakes again. You are going through this experience right now. You are going through this breakup right now to learn. Because the truth is, you are more than likely not equipped with the tools necessary to make a successful relationship. And the same could be said for your ex as well. Most important thing that I want you to take away from this video, if you take away nothing else, is you need to take time to become more aware with yourself. Become more aware with the mistakes that you made. Become more aware with how you can become a better person, and start focusing on that. Start putting in the work. And also just giving your ex time to miss you. Giving your ex time to think about you. Let them start to grieve the end of their relationship, and start letting go of the attachment of trying to get them back, or only doing no contact to get them back. Just give them that time and space and that distance that they want from you right now. And that is the best chance that you will have at reattracting them back into your life, and actually using time to your advantage, and using time as your best friend. If you did take some value away from this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe right down below. If you do want to get your ex back and save your relationship and just become a better person in general and live the life that you want to live, click the link in the description below. I would love to work with you. I've gone through exactly what you're going through. I went through a really bad breakup, and here I am now in a much better position than I've ever been in my life. So I really know that I can help you. So I will see you in the next video.